also haven't done the event yet, but suffice it to say, I have not heard the best things about Ruan Mei. Alright, let's just do this.
Ruan Mei. A name that's both new and familiar.
I thought member 4, Pokakakamon, had your back. Of course!
It's a special time. All departments are preparing to welcome distinguished guests. Madame Ruan Mei doesn't like fanfare and probably wouldn't appreciate a crowd to welcome her, so I asked the researchers to keep things simple.
I took her to see the portraits of the society members a few days ago. I wanted to have the researchers make one for her as well, but she declined the offer. I don't get it. Whatever, as long as she's happy.
I heard Miss Ruan Mei likes snacks and pastries, so I asked the researchers to prepare some traditional desserts from the blue. All of them seemed to tickle her fancy.
Would I be able to meet Ruan Mei? Is Ruan Mei a great person? Alright, let's ask this question.
That's like asking, is Herda a great person? The answer is obvious.
So the answer is not really.
Miss Ruan Mei is the very image of a scholar. I heard she once took a little vacation on a desert planet. By the time she left, she'd miraculously created a boom in the local ecology.
She just wanted somewhere uninhabited to experiment with her life spiral system. Ruan Mei is certainly very talented, but she hardly interacts with anyone. She lives like a hermit. Pity. Anyway, what more needs to be said for someone smart enough to become Herda's research partner, Hurry up and head out! Huh? Let's see if you can find her.
I'm not sure, but she doesn't seem to get around much. She spends most of her time between the master control zone and the railway platform. Maybe you can start your search there.
Okay.
There's someone next to the railway platform. Could she be...
I have a feeling we're on the right track.
I'll check the data when I get back.
Girl was playing Pokemon Go or something. Yo! Yo! That's quite the
Hello.
first impression.
I hope I didn't startle you.
That's quite the first impression.
This is a work habit of mine. Using touch to open my senses and letting the details of your biological existence flood into my brain helps me understand your construction as a living organism. Such is the basis of deconstruction and reconstruction. Do not be concerned. You are very healthy. In fact, impeccably so. A perfect experimental specimen. I like perfect experimental specimens.
There's a bit of cake on the corner of your mouth.
Oh, really?
I don't see it, but whatever. If Stell says so.
I expect the views here had me lost in thought. I don't usually go in and out of the space station, and only discovered today that it was blessed with such calm, open views. It is a wonderful fit for the sweet fragrance of lotus leaves, plum blossoms, sticky rice, and frosting sugar. Come here. Look. The blue planet is directly below us. It is so full of life. This dessert is very delicious. Here, take half.
Hey, I cannot refuse such an offer.
Delicious desserts remind people of how flowers look when they bloom. Ingest this dessert one bite at a time, and the sweetness will linger in your mouth. I hope you like it too.
Wow, this just does not paint me the best picture.
So, what do you think? I can certainly prepare more for you. It's become somewhat of a tradition to bring strawberry pastries when I visit Stephen Lloyd. His attendance seems quite dependent on them.
I'm so sorry, I'm getting so distracted and I'm so happy I'm playing this right now without an eye tracker.
An outstanding dessert.
That flower
10 grams of cube
Here, it's
sugar,
just so
1
mesmerizing.
dried and salt-preserved plum blossom. Baking and cooking are the same as nurturing a universe. The heat must be controlled, planning must be meticulous, and one must not panic, no matter what happens. Unfortunately, there are still too many people in the space station. The clamor is not fitting for desserts. By the way, do you remember what my research is about?
No. My research area is short stories about toilets.
Oh, what?
What's going on? What am I talking about?
Hold up.
I see. What a cute hobby. But remember, the next time something like this happens, it's crucial to mask your expression until you've ascertained the situation. If not, you'll be full of weaknesses that others can see through. Let's try again. Now, what else would you like to ask?
The dessert was tasty. I would like more.
It's like the Heliobi incident all over again.
Why can't I say what I want to say?
You have quite the appetite. All right, I'll give you the recipe. Come and have a walk with me. A stroll is the most appropriate post-dessert activity. My apologies. It appears my words have left you perplexed.
No kidding.
Please, don't be on edge. I bear no ill will. I haven't interfered with your linguistic faculties. Such an act would be impolite. I merely made a minor adjustment. A few days ago, I made my interest in you known to Herta. My intention is for you to serve as an assistant. Based on our interactions within the simulated universe, I firmly believe you fit the bill. I find extending trust beyond myself is challenging. A single error in detailed research can generate issues, and I despise matters that escape my control. Therefore, I added anti-truth serum to this dessert. It will not harm you. However, you will be unable to say what you truly think when answering questions related to me. Treat it as a layer of protection. This will shield my research and your personal safety. Once the problems have been dealt with, I'll give you the antidote. I can also reward you as compensation for being my assistant. I will fulfill your every wish.
Wait, hold up. Woof! Yes? Woof! Yes? Woof! Oh wait, problems? You don't trust me. I'm still upset. Yes,
Then I'll grant you even greater rewards.
Woof!
When I first arrived on the space station, I borrowed the phase flame from Herta. It's an invention of member number 29 Circle. I hope to be enlightened by other society members' results. A surge of creativity led me to explore the cultivation of life on the space station. In my imagination, these life forms would be a new variety that are born as geniuses. I plan to name them after Lambda, member number 8 of the Genius Society. I don't know where it went wrong. They possess their own sentience, but are nowhere near geniuses.
They're just like me then.
Moreover, my free-range approach seems to have backfired. In a lab leak incident a few days ago, some of these little life forms ran away and scattered all over the space station.
So now it's my job to catch them all.
I do not wish for Herta or Asta to be involved in this. Therefore, I'm hoping you can assist in recovering these little life forms.
You can try trusting me, you know. You want them to know.
This has nothing to do with them. Besides, the more people involved, the more problems there will be. I do trust you. The researchers are still treating these entities as visitors. I want to steer clear of making my presence known, so as not to cause undue disturbances. I entrust this to you. Once the little life forms are collected, simply find a proper place for them. The researchers in the Department of Ecology should know about this, and provide you with suitable advice.
Ruan Mei, member 81 of the Genius Society. A resounding name in science and the veritable epitome of life form cultivation. Researchers here have heard so much about her for so long. But once she arrived on the space station, she just took over everything. And what did Madame hurt to do? Absolutely nothing.
What a bum.
Yes, she's treating this place like her backyard. She's leaving her research notes all over the floor. The end result? Everyone's obsessed with getting their hands on them.
Sheesh, Herta, what a bum you are.
Ruan Mei likes to listen to the space station radio during her research. Some of us younger researchers are her super fans. We're always scanning different frequencies to find out what her tastes are. Do you know her favorite tunes by any chance?
No idea. I just listen to comedy skits. So, I really can't say anything about her.
Molten cheese tart is the best. Its outlook is infectious. Its positive mood has influenced us all. What's our slogan again? 1. Stop complaining. Change your attitude and use the delicious molten cheese tart to stop the flow of negative energy. 2. Energize yourself. Increase your capacity for action and walk on the path of molten cheese tart's absolute conviction.
Those are slogans, alright.
Our creed, molten cheese tart is the best.
Who is Molten Cheese Tart?
Oh, praise be. You don't know? Molten cheese tart is Madame Ruan Mei's top fan. This is how it preaches. Those who offer their love are expressing admiration and affection for Miss Ruan Mei.
Oh my god. I just dealt with Gwen Simps. I just dealt with Gwen Simps. Interstellar space brain rot apparently extends to the space station. Macreed.
Hey, guess what I got my hands on? Word on the street is that it says 10 carats of ingenuity, 1 ton of practice, 30 particles of Starquake, and a few drops of poisonous liquor for Madame Yu Team 2. Rumor has it that it once created a talking chair. Not a particularly intelligent one, but boy, did it have a sharp tongue. They dismantled it and used it for firewood. Can you believe it?
Wasn't that thing still alive?
Let's give it a shot, shall we? First things first, we need to pick out the ingredients.
Wait, what? Courage to drink 2 bottles of Capucali in one go. Let's go!
We need to add some other good stuff in.
I don't care if it's a dumbass.
And now we mix them together. Wait! It says on the recipe, Ruan Mei makes different expressions when nurturing life.
Suppressing her emotions. What is the difference between these two things? The corner of Rune twitches. Sure.
Yikes. Take a look at what you just cultivated.
You have nurtured a copy of a 5-nut milk-flavored life form. 5... wait, oh, it's not 5-nut, okay. Milk almond. I like milk almond, shut up. Now you just look adorable. You look adorable. What do you mean, yikes? Bro, it's everything I ever wanted. Oh. Here. I supposed to do? Oh, I'm just supposed to like... This is weird. This is absolute simp behavior. Ah, no wonder it was an itself. You don't look as cute as my creation, though.
So this is the little life form Ruan Mei made?
You don't look as cute as mine. I'm gonna be honest, Chief.
I am humbled to meet the molten cheese tart. What are you frozen in place for? Oh, you don't understand the honorable tart. That's okay. No worries for situations like this. We've specifically concocted a synesthesia beacon.
Activate the synesthesia beacon.
Wakaka! I'm a genius among geniuses.
You know, geniuses don't tend to say that they're a genius among geniuses.
That was way too risky.
Oh, molten cheese tart says. Molten cheese tart says, does Madame Ruan Mei recognize me as a masterpiece? Molten cheese tart says, Madame Ruan Mei still has not recognized me as a life form that passes the requirements. I need to work harder. Oh, such an enthusiast. There's a kind of attachment reserved for the creator. To the world, you are but one person. But to me, you are the entire world. Oh, Madame Ruan Mei.
These simps!
Hey, you! Yes, you!
Shut!
Don't you have anything you want to say to Molten Cheese Tart?
Stop
You should
simping.
at least express how you would like to follow Molten Cheese Tart. We wouldn't want to mistake you for an agent of gray bean paste, would we?
You know what? I'ma break the truth to you, buckaroo.
You heartless dessert. I almost forgot. I can't say anything about Ruan Mei.
You! Shh! Quiet! Oh, the Honorable Molten Cheese Tart may have a crispy exterior, but deep down, it's working so hard just to get...
I don't care.
You see, the Honorable Molten Cheese Tart has always been fighting against gray bean paste in terms of flavor. The Honorable Molten Cheese Tart is a firm believer that people's lives need to be... They both hope to receive Madame Ruan Mei's recognition.
Strong toilet. It opens its innocent eyes wide. You now have to explain to it that it has to be done in order to send it back to Ruan Mei's side. Confess! Okay, wait. Confess! Do you like molten cheese tarts? It seems to believe this is a flavor that can bring happiness. I'm listening to a literal toddler. It seems eager to achieve great things. It wants to fully embrace its own philosophy and is inviting you to join in. You have to be firm, believing this is the best place for it. Okay, whatever. Tinder. Ruan Mei's little life form was ruthlessly flushed down the john. It will be safely transported to storage zone. No, I did not just shove and throw your little life form into the toilet. that? What the fuck is all this? What is in here?
The kindling for the phase flame is fascinating. Unfortunately, before the research could be completed, it vanished. I've initiated new attempts. The growth status of the two samples this time is promising. I incorporated personal taste preferences into the concept, but I'm uncertain about the outcome of such an action. They simultaneously possess two sets of emotional traits. They are at once cute, weak, sentimental, and sensitive, yet are also fierce, instigating, demanding, and confident. Interestingly, they also possess a kind of inclination, a yearning for their creator. It manifests as a natural, inherent emotion, similar to that of a baby towards its mother. Life towards sustenance, or the peculiar bond between humans. Huh? What's that sound out there?
What? Oh, it's these little guys. Ah! No, no, it's just a little guy. No, it's just a little guy.
This is the headache Ruan Mei mentioned?
It's just a little guy.
It's just a different flavor.
No, meow, please. It's just a little guy. Oh, this is ashy paste. Hi. You're pretty scared. Yes, you're scared. Who's a scary little guy? You are. It looks deeply distressed, crying profusely. Activated.
I'm not one of Ruan Mei's recognized works.
You should have kept meowing.
Why? Why am I a failure?
You and me, buddy. You and me. Gaze at Ruan Mei's creation, which appears to still be waiting sadly for Ruan Mei to come get it. A hint of compassion tugs at your heart.
What's that noise? Follow me. It'll be okay. I need to find a place for this little one. That sound seems to be from that locked room. How do I get in?
Wait, no. So, outside of the lyrics, hearing that thing just sing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star? No. No, please don't make me kill this thing. Don't make me flush it down. Don't make me flush this thing down a toilet. I will. No. Also. Oh god. Oh, come on.
Did I win? Did I win?
Not even a thanks.
The moon shines on the truth.
You can't jump me now. Can't jump me now. Can't jump me now.
I never imagined there'd be so many of them.
Can't jump me now. Wait, that's actually...
The final days that member number 23 at Cha spent in the mechanical city showed me that even the longest of lives, such as hers, have a limit. I'm now certain that the outcome of this cultivation is failure. Life can exist in thousands of different forms, which means the form itself has no purpose. These life forms are very advanced in their own concepts, and can even trigger chain reactions such as synesthesia. But I'm starting to feel lost. Perhaps the question, what is the essence of life, never had an answer. Member 1, Sandar. Have you ever felt this lost? Or resigned?
Are you crying? Is it that bad? Oh, oh, more little guys. More little guys.
Are you...
Life is countless and varied in form. I firmly believe in that. Its beauty is like a myriad of flowers, and I want to pluck the one that never wilts. The patterns of all things always have complicated and enchanting exteriors, while their inner essences remain simple and plain. If we were to trace things back to their roots, just one equation would be enough to solve the confusion of all life. Ever since I was a child, I have always delighted in observing aspects of microscopic creatures, such as the speed with which slime molds devour objects. I have also gazed far and wide across the macroscopic world, investigating the progress of the universe up to this day. It was all very simple. I wish to discover the true essence of life, something that all individuals possess unknowingly, whether it is the materialism of their existence or an unknown entity beyond corporeal realms. To avoid blind faith in science, I cautiously raised a query. Would Ruan Mei be able to peel away external influences? Just like pinpointing a coordinate, would she be able to uncover life's most primordial and beautiful form of existence? I thought of one life form that would truly lie beyond my reach, and that is... I thought of one life form that would truly lie beyond my reach, and that is an emanator. I cannot comprehend what an emanator is. Scholars view them as the executors of the Eon's power. So, when did it begin? And at what point did they become closer to the Eons than any other life form? At first, I tried to create a genius. I failed. That question has no solution yet, and a long journey of discovery still lies ahead. However, erudition isn't the only path in the universe. If we set logic aside, would there be more primitive and pure emanators on other paths? Of course there would be.
She's starting to sound cuckoo.
I was able to see the beginning and end of the swarm disaster through the simulated universe, obtain data on the Imperator and Sectorum and their descendants, replicate them, nurture them, and create a brand new scientific discipline. It is a logical decision. I will certainly succeed. The entity that I reconstruct will bloom into a life never before seen. Will Herta and Screwlum like this experiment? Most likely not. Therefore, before they realize what I am doing, I must hurry my work, as well as find a fitting assistant.
Hey, yo.
Permission granted. Buzz.
Yo.
Select from the below services. 1. Check visit. Madam Ruan Mei, alien species, man with plaster head. Buzz.
Oh, that's...
Seems like there's something new.
Permission granted.
Here, a genius move. And how will you counter it? Only an idiot would ask such a question. Just move this here. You look distressed. Something the matter? If that's the case, you better get thinking. Are you waiting for a sign? Time is ticking. Descend via the elevator. What you seek is there. Have you considered whether the answer to your question will be of any relevance to our current predicament? If a question is of no help, then don't ask it. Time is clearly precious to the both of us. Never mind. Allow me to clarify something. I know exactly who you are, and I'm aware you are in Ruan Mei's employ.
This was not my intended destination. I just happened to find my way here during my visit and saw what she was up to. My goals are roughly aligned with yours. Since you're here, I won't intercede. But should you fail, I will be forced to prevent some avoidable misfortunes. That's all you need to know. Just 2 paragraphs. Very effective communication. I can't stand discourtesy, even when it comes from myself. The real Ruan Mei's creation is hidden in the giant incubator below us. Go. Take the elevator and bear witness to this genius masterpiece.
Honey. There's a lot of it dripping. Oh. I knew. Giant
An emanator of propagation power? How can that be?
What was blood doing?
You're in trouble now.
What was blood doing?
I'm gonna hold everyone back again. Give me strength.
Tedious.
A quick divination. Together as one.
Clone.
I'm scared.
Stay put.
Stand down.
1,000 wonders. This fight is won.
Later, all will be revealed. In lunar flame.
Why won't you die? So canonically, Stell soloed all of this up until this point. What a unit. Spirit bomb.
After 56 seconds, the creature was unable to sustain its own existence and vanished as if it had never been born. The threat is over. Time to get going.
Wow.
Is it over? I need to get some answers out of Ruan Mei.
Oh, you explained everything.
The meeting of geniuses is over. As for the future of the simulated universe, that conclusion isn't important. What's important? You look upset, correct? I regret my actions. There's no defending what I've done. Time and again, my experiments have fallen short.
Are you even talking
I
about
made
the
a
same
clone,
thing here?
but it doesn't hold a
Oh, yeah.
candle to the emanator. Exactly as predicted. 56 seconds on the dot. Restrained by time and place, its code of life could only be considered an incomplete attempt. I managed to replicate the moment it was born. However, it would soon disappear and be reduced to particles. Like every living being, it inevitably faced its demise as it journeyed towards the end. I find no fault in that. However, even the briefest life should have meaning. I want to know the limits of its capacity. It will indicate how far I've gone in a field completely incomprehensible to me. And it was a minuscule step, just as I had predicted.
almost ate me.
Indeed. This is how I keep the distractions at bay. I have to admit that research once made me obsessive. That wasn't a good period in my life. Though now I navigate it much more smoothly. I must admit, I'm not fond of scenarios where everything aligns perfectly with my expectations. An experiment should have its unforeseen twists. That's where the joy lies. Even the most predictable storylines can have their pleasant surprises. I have to admit that these little ones born in the process sometimes move me. I see a human-like response in them. It is a concept completely opposite to that of divinity. They have emotions. Emotions may be either positive or negative. However, the love rooted in the depths of their heart is eternal and unchanging. And they are still a long way from becoming geniuses, and are therefore unable to discern whether this love is one of friendship, romance, or familial love. That being said, can even geniuses tell the difference? I cannot, at least. I do not understand what love is, and cannot respond to their feelings. Do you believe my actions were wrong? There's no need to tell me your answer. I just felt like asking the question. How should I take care of them? Perhaps leaving them at the space station is the best choice. Do I seem irresponsible? I'm sorry. The effects of the anti-truth serum will also wear off. If others mention me to you in the future, you can answer however you like. Or even pretend you never knew me. After all, your memory of me will soon dissipate like smoke. Over time, hidden truths tend to surface. Past traumas, which I'd rather leave behind, have made me skeptical about trusting anyone but myself. If I do not want a secret revealed, the most foolproof way is to destroy it. The anti-truth serum will make you forget the brief period we spent together. It won't take effect immediately. It is a slow, intangible process. Like the sweet fragrance of lotus leaves, plum blossom, sticky rice, and frosting sugar. Perhaps you'll remember someone performed selfish experiments on the space station, but you will no longer remember their identity. Perhaps we'll meet again someday, but you won't be able to connect me with the recollection. That way, the connection between life forms will be erased. Friendships, secrets, grudges, lies, all will disappear. It will make our lives more relaxing.
No, I won't.
I believe you. Screwlum will stay on the space station for a while longer. He and Herta still have problems they need to solve. As for me, I'm leaving soon and won't bother with goodbyes. Do you still remember the no man's land I mentioned? I'm considering a solo trip back there during my research downtime. Just to see how things are. I miss member number 55 Yu Qingtu sometimes. She used to always make something delicious for me to drink every time we parted ways. I hope I won't meet member number 4 Polka Kakamond. That would be quite troublesome. Who knows when the next gathering of geniuses will be? Do you have anything else you want to say to me? I promise I will, Miss Assistant. If fate allows and you're interested, upon our next meeting, we could journey to No Man's Land and traverse its tranquil glaciers. Though I suppose it wouldn't be No Man's Land anymore. What a conundrum.
Okay, so she isn't as bad as people make her out to be. That was shorter than I expected. Oh wait, continue. Hey. Ritter pit. That was short and well, should be. This was practically just filler.